Hello, good day to everyone. Okay, so today what we are going to have will be addition and subtraction of similar fractions. So, magpo-focus lang tayo sa similar fractions, okay? So, I hope you learned a lot in this video lesson. So, please stay tuned and enjoy watching. Just a sort of recall, let us answer the question, what are similar fractions? So when you say similar fractions, you have fractions that are of the same denominator. So like say for example, I have here 1/2 and 2 out of 2. Let's say 3/2. Okay, so these are similar fractions. Why? Because they have the same denominator. Let's have another example. What about if I have 3 out of 7 and 4 out of 7? Are they similar fractions? Yes, because they have the same denominator. Okay? And let's have another example. What about if I have here 10 out of 4 and 11 out of 5. Question, are they similar fractions? No, because in 10 out of 4, the denominator is 4 and 11 out of 5 has a denominator 5. So they are not similar fractions. Okay? Let us have example number 1. Find the sum of 3 out of 8 plus 1 out of 8. So, magpa-plus na tayo ng fractions. What we do is that, ito yung rule na tatandaan ninyo lagi kapag nagpa-plus tayo ng similar fractions. If I have 3 out of 8 to be added by 1 out of 8, what we do is just simply number 1. Just copy the denominator. Okay? Then next, what we do is to add the numerators. Ganun lang kasimple. So this is equal to what? 4 out of 8. However, this is not yet your final answer. Why? Because 4 out of 8 can still be simplified. Pwede ka pang makahanap ng lowest term ng 4 out of 8. Okay? Gamitan natin ng continuous division. If I have 4 out of 8, gagamitan natin ng continuous division, we can still divide 4 and 8 by 2. So, divisible sila parehas ng 2. So, this will be 2 and then 8 divided by 2 is 4. Correct. Okay? So, however, you are not yet done kasi 2 and 4 can still be divided by, or they are still divisible by 2. So, mag-divide pa tayo ng 2. 2 divided by 2, that is 1, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. Therefore, the lowest term of 4 out of 8 is equal to 1/2. That is your final answer. For example number 2, find the sum of 2 and 1/3 plus 2/3. So they are similar, right? Because they have the same denominator. So in order for us, again, to add fractions with similar denominator, what we're going to do is, you can see here that 2 and 1/3 is in mixed number. Alright, I have already uploaded a video on how to change a mixed number into a fraction. So, gagawin lang natin yung 2 and 1/3 natin. Yung 3 natin dito, i-times lang natin siya sa 2. So, 2 times 3, that is equal to 6. Bago plus 1, so that is equal to 7 out of 3. Therefore, ito na yung improper fraction ng 2 and 1/3. So, bale, magkakaroon na tayo ngayon ng panibagong addition of fraction. Magkakaroon tayo ng panibagong addends. So, we are going to have now, eto, di ba, magiging ano na to? Magiging 7 out of 3. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 7 out of 3 plus 2/3. Okay, so let us show our solution here. 7 out of 3 plus 2/3. Okay, so this is equal to, what are we going to do? Alright, we just copy the denominator. So the denominator is 3. And then we just simply add the numerators. So 7 plus 2, that is equal to 9 out of 3. Now, in this case, ang 9 out of 3 mo here, this is not yet the final answer because, as you can see, 9 is divisible by 3 and 3 is divisible by 3. So, let us apply the continuous division to get the lowest term of 9 out of 3. By continuous division, 9 and then 3. 9 and 3 is both divisible by 3. 9 divided by 3, that is 3. 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. So, ang magiging lowest term natin ay equal sa 3 out of 1. Ito yon. Okay? Now, if in case na ang denominator natin ay naging equal sa 1, okay, ang denominator ay 1, therefore, this is equal to, magiging whole number na 3 na lang siya. Okay? Kasi, di ba, lahat ng whole numbers, may invisible denominator na 1 yon. So, therefore, you just write 3. And this is your final answer. Let us now have example number 3. This time, find the difference of 4 out of 6 minus 2 out of 6. Getting the difference means you are going to subtract. So, mag-subtract tayo. If I have 4 out of 6 to be subtracted by 2 out of 6, okay, the same rule lang. Kapag nakita mong magkaparehas ng denominator, what you're going to do is to just simply copy the denominator. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 6, and then you perform the indicated operation on the numerators. So, you're going to have 4 minus 2. Minus na to kasi minus na yung nakita ninyo. Then, you have to subtract. Okay, so subtract. What is 4 minus 2? 4 minus 2 is 2 out of 6. Okay? Now, in the same case, like in example number 1 and number 2, lagi tayong naglo-lowest term. Kailangan yung ma-practice talaga kung paano ang mag-lowest term. So, this is not yet your final answer. Why? Because 2 is still divisible by 2 and 6 is divisible by 6. Okay? If it so happen that medyo nakakalimutan niyo kung paano mag-lowest term, balikan niyo na lang yung video ko on how to simplify or get the lowest term of fractions. So, gagamitin ko na yung continuous division kasi yun yung pinakamadali para sa akin. Mas kitang-kita ko at I'm sure makikita niyo din kung paano yung continuous division, which I already applied in example number 1 and number 2. So, if you have 2 and 6 to get the lowest term, syempre, 2 and 6 is both divisible by 2. Then, mag-divide tayo. What is 2 divided by 2? That is equal to 1. And then, 6 divided by 2, that is equal to 3. Okay? So, therefore, yung lowest term natin ay equal sa 1. Kino-consider lang natin yung nasa ilalim, ha? Huwag niyong pakikialaman yung naandun. Kasi yun yung number na divisible. Okay? Yung nasa ilalim lang. So, 1 out of 3. Then, this is already your final answer. Let us have the last example. Find the difference of 1 and 2/5 minus 9 out of 5. So, again, follow the same rule. Well, as you can see here, you have here a mixed number, and what you are going to do is to change that mixed number into an improper fraction. Okay? So, you're going to have 1 and 2/5. What you are going to do in order for you to change this into fraction, yung 5, i-times mo lang sa 1. So, that is 5. And then, plus 2, so you're going to have 7 out of 5. So, magkakaroon ka ng panibagong addends. I mean, yes. So, 7 out of 5 minus 9 out of 5. Okay? So, let us show our solution for that. If I have 7 out of 5 minus 9 out of 5, to find the answer to this, as you can see, you have here the same denominator, similar sila, so you just copy. And then perform the indicated operation on the numerators, so we're going to have 7 minus 9. Okay, so this is equal to what? Now, you will see here that you have here 7 minus 9. Mas maliit yung 7. Mas malaki yung binabawas natin. How are we going to find the answer to that? Balikan nyo na lang yung subtraction of integers. Okay? By subtraction of integers, the rule is to apply KCC. Diba? So, keep the sign of 7. This is positive 7. So, magiging 7 yan. And then, minus will become plus. Bakit nga ba tayo nag-apply ng KCC dito? Nag-apply tayo ng KCC kasi maliit yung 7. Maliit yung binabawasan natin. Malaki yung binabawas. So, mag-apply tayo ng KCC. This is equal to, okay, so plus to, plus. And then, yung sign ng 9, which is positive, magiging siyang negative ngayon. So, negative 9. And then, close in parenthesis natin kasi negative yung sign ng 9, yung kasunod na integer. Out of 5. Then, solve this one. We are going to have what? We are going to have negative 2. Tama? Negative 2, di ba? Kasi positive yung 7 and positive, negative. That means the rule is to ibawas mo yung maliit sa malaki, magiging 2, and then follow the sign of the greater digit or the greater number. So, negative ang sagot out of 5. Okay. Now, the question is, are you still going to find or simplify negative 2 out of 5? Can this negative 2 out of 5 be expressed into lowest term? Hindi na. Kasi wala na tayong pwedeng maisip na number na pwede nating ma-divide both kay 2 and kay 5. So, ibig sabihin, this is already your final answer. Ma'am, negative po ba talaga ang sagot? Yes, negative.